Zoo Energy Studio.
Hey, this is Taylor Swift.
The Eras.
Yeah,
All right,
Taylor
Swifties.
Swift time.
We give you 4 chances a day for this incredible experience.
8 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m. Those are the 4 chances. You're going to get a different keyword to text in to have a chance to win this trip of your wildest dreams. Taylor Swift in the fall, the Eras Tour, Part 2. Round trip airfare, 2 nights hotel, $500 spending cash, 2 of the hottest tickets on the planet. And it could be Miami, New Orleans, Indianapolis. Here's your first keyword of the day. The word is bad. Like bad blood.
Don't spell bed.
Bad.
B-A-D.
B-A-D.
Bad.
Send that to 95819. That's 95819 right now to enter for a chance to win. Your next keyword is coming at 11 o'clock. It's not the word bad at 11 o'clock. The word bad is the word right now. Don't try and send that one at 11. Sam's going to give you a new one. You're like, I'll just use the same word. No, you can't.
Nope.
The word changes.
I mean, you
doesn't
can,
enter you.
but it won't work.
Wait,
It won't
Roula,
work.
we didn't all sing the number together.
95819. Thanks, Ahmad.
There we go.
The word bad to 95819. All right. Do we have do we have a song for the next torturous segment we're doing
I don't
here on
think
the
we
Roula
ever
Right
did.
Show?
I don't
No,
think
we
so,
haven't.
no.
We do Try It Tuesday. We've done Mystery Mouth. We've done Mystery Box. We did Bueno O Malo years ago. We've been doing it ever since. Here and there, we sprinkle it in. Bueno or Malo means good or bad in Spanish. And basically what we do is take some items that are edible, should be edible, have Special K describe them to us in Spanish because none of us are fluent in Spanish.
Kevin is.
I know enough restaurant Spanish, I call
I
it,
don't,
because I
do
worked
not
in a
know.
restaurant.
It's
all
fun for the
way.
listeners that can speak the language because
Yes.
then you
Quite
guys
a few
know
do, yeah.
if we choose poorly.
And you have to remember that because there are words that sound very obvious, Special K will really stretch out the word description.
Well, he'll work around
We
that.
talked about, like, he wouldn't say chocolate. He'd say something else for chocolate, like describe something that is sweet, that people, you know, whatever the words are. So
And Irvin's going to help him too. He's got
Urban Digital, or everything digital.
like, he's over helping him with certain
Yes,
words.
Irvin
right?
está ayudándome.
Hola.
Hola, Irvin.
So
Okay,
it's between me, Eric, and Ahmad today with Bueno O Malo. And we all have
Sure you
the
wanna
same
jump in,
3
Ryan?
goods and the same
No,
3
thanks.
bads.
no, we've made 6 items today.
Wow, so there are 3 goods, all separate.
Yes.
3 bads, all separate.
So
Yes.
So they're going to tell us 2 things right now. One will be good.
Turn
one will
off
be
your
bad.
text.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I won't look.
yeah.
I won't look.
Okay, who's going first?
Ruler.
I'll go first.
All right, so
rip the
you have
Band-Aid
2
right off.
options, obviously. One of them is bueno, one of them is malo. Your first option is avena con condimento picante. B, rosquilla.
What?
Only
That's it?
one word?
I said
Does
rosquilla.
that sound like roasted chicken? No.
I don't. Yeah, it kind of sounds
Rosquilla.
delicious.
I don't know.
Huh.
Rosquilla. Or what's the first one?
Avena con condimento picante.
Oh, hell.
So that one's A. And
Yes.
that one's B.
Something with picante is A, and something rosquillo and scary is B.
Rosquilla.
Maybe that's like a chip with
Brosquilla?
He's being sneaky with.
Rosquilla.
Rosquilla.
With the R.
Rosquilla. What the hell's rosquilla?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm like Eric. I'm thinking roasted chicken or something.
Yeah.
No idea.
I would go with
I'm going
wish
with A.
I-
You can't tell us what you're going with, right? And Chase, you're not trying anything.
I'm trying to help you.
No, you're not going to help me.
All right.
Because I'm going to eat it if you want to help me.
'Cause she might-
You're
you-
going to eat it too,
You're
then.
playing reverse psychology. You're going to tell us
yeah,
to eat
listen
the
to me.
best.
No, I'm not.
Okay, close your
something
eyes.
with picante, I'll go with that one. A.
Close your eyes, Roula.
All right.
Oh,
The
God.
fact that Irvin's laughing means I've chosen poorly.
Chosen poorly.
Maybe not.
Don't give it away.
Have it.
She's tickled over here.
I hate it when you guys have to.
Sam has it.
Which one did you pick? A?
Wait, where's the trash can? Really? Where's
Oh,
the
you
trash
won't need a
can?
trash can.
Turn on this mic.
It might be
No.
bueno. Okay, I'll turn
As
my
long
mic
as it's
on.
not alive.
All
It's not alive, right?
right.
Nope.
Okay, how am
We're
I
going
going
to
to eat
feed
it?
you
You're gonna
something
put it in my mouth?
alive.
Yes.
How am I going to eat it?
Turn it right.
Okay.
Close your
Don't look.
eyes.
Don't
Oh,
look.
no, I'm too
Ooh, that looks
right.
good.
I know you are.
Oh, okay.
I'm just not ready.
Are you ready for
I
it?
have the trash can here. All right, God.
Okay.
Are you
Can you
ready?
get this on video?
You wanna
Is it a
lick
good
this?
shot?
It's
there?
on
It's
video.
on. It's on. It's on. We're filming this all.
Okay, ready?
We're good.
Uh-huh.
Come on, come on.
Okay.
Eat it, eat it, eat it.
Okay.
All right.
Close your mouth.
Ooh, that looks
Come
good.
on.
Get it.
All right.
Get it.
She got
It
the
looks so
spoonful
nasty,
in.
Rula. I'm sorry. It looks so nasty.
Wait,
What do you think
What
it
is
is?
She likes it.
I don't like it, but what the hell is it?
It's oatmeal with hot sauce.
Oh my gosh.
What's that now?
I swallowed it.
Oh, she likes it.
See, I was
She's a
thinking with
trooper.
so many descriptive words that
brown
had to be the
sugar
bad one.
maple oatmeal
With
Oh.
hot
You even got the
sauce.
flavor right.
with hot sauce.
Was it actually okay?
Not bad.
Okay.
Not
Try it
bad.
Tuesday.
Who knew that oatmeal? Ahmad, you would eat this.
Would
I think
I?
we'll try it. I think we'll try it.
My fork was in there now, but
This is so
brown
funny.
sugar maple
liked it?
oatmeal with hot
Come on, let's
sauce.
keep going.
Do you want to know what a rosquilla was?
Next
Wait,
up.
what was rosquilla?
A donut.
That's not chicken. That's not roasted chicken.
Yeah, that's not roasted chicken.
I thought it was like a snail. I bet
let me
they
go.
bought snails.
We only got a little bit of time, so we'll go.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Next one.
And can you run down and get that one thing that we were going to use for that? Okay. So A is espumillas con bayas.
Right.
And then B is cebollas en corritas con malvavisco.
Oh my god.
Those both sound interesting.
Are y'all both going for the same thing?
I could let you could take.
I mean,
one.
this
No,
I
you
still
can
have a
take
whole
this one.
other separate thing for one of y'all.
yeah.
So,
Okay, wait. Say them again for me.
all right, A, espumillas con bayas.
Or why don't? Because we only have so much time. We'll just pick this one, and one will pick A, and one will pick B.
Oh yeah,
Out of us.
So
Okay.
who's
Here
gonna
we go.
choose
Fine,
first?
fine,
Yeah.
fine.
If we have
fine.
time, we'll do another one. Say it again.
Okay, espumillas con bayas. Okay, or cebollas encurtido.
Oh, I can
You
already
say that
tell
one.
you. Stop trying to cheat, Ryan Chase.
Cebollas
He's trying to
encurtidos
tell
con
him.
malvavisco.
See, that's a
I want to do the first one. It sounds catchy, like
Okay.
a song or something.
Means Eric, I think, is going to
Okay.
you chose
Okay.
wisely.
You know what? I actually can you? I did make that one. Can you grab that one with the espumillas?
So then I get the B.
Yeah, you get B.
Ahmad
Okay.
has chosen A. Eric
A.
is going to eat B. It's Bueno O Malo here on the Roula and Ryan Show on 104.1
Yeah, agarra las,
KRBE.
las
Okay.
We
cebollas.
get food described in Spanish.
Let's find out what
And
it
based
is.
on
that-
how it
is
sounds,
bias?
the
Bias?
non-Spanish speakers are going to pick the food they think is the better
All
one,
right.
not
Is
the
if I
worst one.
Close your eyes.
Oh god.
Who went with the A?
Ahmad went
I
with
went
A,
with A.
and
With A.
Eric is going to get B.
Okay. Cool.
This was
Cool.
B?
Cool. Yeah, that one's B.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Close your eyes.
Why would you say that?
I told you. I knew it.
Why would you say that?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Are you both gonna do this?
Yes, at the same
Get the
time.
dump button ready because I don't want to
All
curse.
All right, so
Oh. Oh, man, I knew it. I just knew it.
I'm over here and you're
I just
Okay.
knew it.
all right, Sam's gonna feed Eric. Irvin's gonna feed him
If I
on.
start barfing,
All right,
Okay, here we
I'm gonna have
go.
a bad feeling I'm screwed on this one.
Now I'm scared. It's going to
3,
be opposite.
2, 1, go.
Oh, God.
Oh, Eric is ready. Here,
Oh, Eric.
Rolla, hand him the garbage. Oh, he spit it out.
Nasty.
Oh,
Don't put it on the floor. It's going to be
Oh, don't put it on the floor.
No, I can't look at you.
Here's
It's
the
like
treasure.
jam. What? I spit it out.
What is it? What is it?
Savoya is an onion.
Cebolla is an onion.
Savoya is an onion.
Eric,
You
stop.
chose an
Eric is
onion
throwing
with
up.
what? Special K?
This is so nasty.
Like
It's
marshmallow or
a
something?
pickled onions and marshmallow.
Oh, my God.
And what did Ahmad get? Ahmad doesn't look very happy.
was
with his
delicious.
Good. What was
Ahmad
it?
got something from my house.
What is
What
it?
was that?
And from Irvin's house. So the first part of it, espumillas, it's like a little Mexican candy that kind of has the consistency of space ice cream.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and then the other part that I put inside of it was a mulberry. It's a berry,
Oh,
which
really?
grows in the back of my house.
That's
so.
cool. What the
I was eating on these yesterday. I was
So
like,
the raw mulberry, you can
I
just
thought they
pick
always
up
said
a tree
don't
and
eat the
it?
berries in the
Yes.
backyard.
Oh my god.
Did you just poison me?
no, I've been eating it. No, I've been eating on these. This fine.
it
I'm
was
still
good.
here.
It was like berry-y. Yeah.
Now I got like, what,
So candy with berries
need to go
with
to a
mulberry.
what is that? It's like
It's a pickled onion,
Pickled onion
with
with
marshmallow.
melted marshmallow on top.
I know, I felt that marshmallow feel.
Oh, that is
Some
bad.
things just don't work. Like salty sweet
Oh.
works, but
And it's on the
onions
floor.
and sweets.
Don't step on
No.
it. Get in the carpet.
We
They
had to
don't
melt that
vacuum in
marshmallow.
here.
That's
The
hilarious.
marshmallow wasn't bad. That pickle thing is like,
Yes. And I believe that these berries are the ones that Negi and her family love.
oh really?
Yes.
mulberry-
See, I was
Berries.
noticing a pattern while you're doing it. The bad thing had way more words.
Is that
My eyes are watering.
That's so gross. Well, if you were drunk,
Cebollas
maybe you wouldn't have
encurtidas.
thought it was so bad because the alcohol would have like deadened your
I
senses.
don't know if it would kill that.
Next time we do it, we have to
onion
do a
sounds
shot of
good.
tequila.
God, that onion really smells strong.
Ooh.
I know.
Y'all.
Oh,
The onion is
is-
strong.
And plus, Ahmad just had a salad up in here.
Yeah.
I think that might be it.
Okay,
It's
well,
onion
it's a
salad.
good transition to the next thing we're going to talk about. The craziest thing you've done drunk. Probably eat that willingly, the pickled
yes.
onion with a marshmallow. 713-390-KRBE. There's a whole bunch of people who've been arrested for doing crazy things
Well, Morgan
drunk.
Wallen got in
Morgan
trouble
Wallen
for-
was just being ridiculous and threw a chair.
Ahmad found some great audio a listener sent us. That's going to be Ahmad's new job. We'll talk about that. We can play this audio, what this guy did while drunk. We'll play the audio of this.
Insane.
But if you want to call in with, like, you know, we do ambient stories?
Yes.
Let's do drunk stories.
It's the craziest thing you ever did when you're intoxicated. 713-390-KRBE.
We'll talk to you next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
It's the Roula and Ryan Show, so I think everybody's made some questionable decisions when under the influence, maybe been overserved.
But I want to, first, before we talk about that, I want to introduce a new segment. And I'll call it like a news segment.
News? What?
With Ahmad, I wanted him to start like just scouring YouTube, TikTok, Twitter. People send us stuff all the time. If it's got good audio or stuff we can play on the show, like once a week, maybe play a bunch of stuff that's out there trending. That's fun. This one was sent to us by a listener. Ahmad sent to me, and I've never seen this before, so I don't know if this just came out. This drunk guy at where was he at?
A convenience store. So a listener sent this to me at Space City Pretty on Instagram.
So
send me
him
everything.
stuff. If you got stuff, he'll put it all
Send me
together.
everything. I'll look at it all. This guy was in a convenience store with an interesting animal, I'll just say. Here's the audio.
No recollection of that happening at all.
At all. This store sells some good liquor. And I drank a lot of it that night.
The viral video shows Robbie Stratton running through a convenience store with an alligator in his hands.
Oh my
He takes the
God.
animal in the beer fridge as well.
I don't even remember coming up here.
We asked Stratton where the alligator came from.
No clue. I literally came to the store and he was in the back of the truck. They told me what I did was stupid and I'll be facing some charges here soon and probably go to jail, probably not. We'll see.
He says he regrets
Morgan
his
Wallen.
decision and he's been in contact with the FWC.
He just has this kind
How
of
big was the alligator,
It was
Ahmad?
Lack of
like
concern.
a little mid-sized alligator, like big enough, like 4
Definitely not
foot.
take his hand off.
Yeah, he could he was picking
No.
it up and running through the
But
convenience
he was going
store.
so fast, I couldn't tell if he had tape around the
mouth. I don't think he did because I was looking for that too. Like
It was so fast.
Look
Like,
at the hangover. How'd you get the tiger to the hotel? You just put him in the
Exactly,
car. We don't
Roula.
remember how he got in there.
that's what
Oh
we're-
my God.
Now we're trying to solicit. If you have a story where you did something
Incredible.
crazy.
Crazy.
713-390-KRBE while we go through these headlines in the news. Are there even headlines? Or just
one
dumb-
time I ordered $140 worth of Wingstop wings. Blackout drunk. Didn't even remember it.
Did you eat them?
And wait, did you have to go pick them up and then you just
No,
posted
I
them? Or they got
DoorDashed
you
it
DoorDashed
like
them.
an idiot. 'Cause
So when they showed up, were you passed out? Did you answer the door?
my friend said I was eating them.
Oh my
But I meant to
gosh.
order one 50-piece wing pack. I don't know how I ended up getting two. And I ordered 100 wings.
And how many of those did you eat while you were drunk?
I think they said I ate like 20 of the wings. I was eating wings forever.
And think about though, he spent $140. That might as well be
that was my meals for the week.
For the week,
Yeah,
yeah.
Those are
that was
groceries.
crazy. That was my groceries. I was just trying to be nice, like, oh, you guys are so nice. You're my friends. Let me buy you
Oh
wings.
no!
But see,
And I
Ahmad.
spent
At least-
$140.
At least that wasn't like potentially life-ending bad decision. Like,
Right.
I mean, when I was your age, I made bad decisions. You know that hotel they just tore down last year on the corner of I-10 and the Beltway? They finally tore that big, ugly old hotel down. So when I was 19 years old, we were on the top floor, and I mean, I am pea blind drunk. Like, I am just gone. And I climbed from one balcony. We had rented 2 different rooms, and we had kegs in both rooms, and I climbed from one balcony on the 14th floor
That's so dangerous.
over to the other balcony. And I mean, just one little move, and boom, it would have been over. Done.
But
Over.
now kids do that. They do videos with that,
Oh,
jumping
yeah,
and
they
doing
think
parkour
it's-
type stuff.
Right.
I hate those videos.
Oh, I know. They sent a bad
It's
message.
scary.
It's so scary.
Or that kid
They're
that got
sober doing
dared
that.
to jump off of the cruise ship during prom or something and then got eaten up by sharks.
What?
That's, you know,
What?
you
Say
can
that
die
one
just
more time?
without
So
that.
a kid, his friends like dared him to like jump off of the ship and like, oh, it's fine, you'll get saved. They never found him, and
Oh,
they're pretty
my.
sure he got eaten up by sharks.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, Erica's on the line at 713-390-KRBE. The question is, what is something ridiculous, dumb, crazy you did when you were intoxicated? Hi, Erica. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi. Just when you're laughing,
I
like, oh
already
man, there's
know.
me a story.
No.
What happened, Erica?
Well, so I went on a bachelorette to like the hill country for like wine tasting, and there was an alpaca farm next to the winery, and so I snuck onto the alpaca farm and tried to ride the alpacas.
Don't they spit? Are those the ones that spit, or is that just llamas?
Did they both spit? They kind of look the same, but one's alpaca, one's llama.
I don't know.
How did you even
but,
get on one?
They didn't spit on me.
Did you
but
get on
they-
it then?
they
Can
let
you
me
ride 'em?
hold them. They did not let me ride them, but I got to pet them, and I have some cool pictures from it.
Do you remember it, or did your friends show you the video and photos?
I remember it, yeah.
Okay.
And how did you get, like, did your friends have to come get you, or did you get kicked off the alpaca farm because the owners of the farm found you?
No, my friends kind of came over, or like the responsible ones came over, and they said, "Get over here," and then we left the winery.
Responsible.
I'm glad they did that because I just looked it up. No, you cannot ride alpacas. Their bone structure is not designed for heavy loads. They don't even like having anything placed on their back.
Really?
No.
Well, good
So you
thing
could have hurt that
you
thing.
Good thing you didn't succeed in trying to ride the alpaca, Erica. My gosh.
What's wrong with people?
Oh, man.
Well, because you're not thinking in your right mind.
No, you're definitely not. 713-390-KRBE is our phone number, and Ashley is up next. What is the craziest or most ridiculous thing you did when you were intoxicated? Hi, Ashley. Good morning.
Hey, so I was at the club with my aunt and uncle for my uncle's birthday, got super wasted, went into the bathroom, and passed out on the toilet.
Oh, my.
Like sitting down?
Like
on
you
it?
were going potty and you just fell asleep, or you just sat on the toilet?
I wasn't even going potty. When my cousin came in like an hour later, she climbed underneath the toilet, under the stall, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I was just sitting there, clothes on, just literally passed out.
Yep.
Oh, my
I think we've all been there, had a toilet pass
But
out.
at a bar?
Not in a bar.
Yeah,
Lucky they
it was
found
a
you.
bar.
Wow. Do you know how long you were there before they came to find you?
Oh, she said it was about an hour that I had to
Oh, my God. They're having a great time for an hour. Like, hey, wait a second. Have you seen?
You're lucky you didn't pee yourself since you said you didn't pull your pants down.
No, well, I was dry.
Because club toilets
It wasn't outright.
Club toilets don't have lids, so she's sitting on the open
They
toilet.
don't have you didn't have a lid?
Wait, what?
Club toilets sometimes don't have lids.
But
Not
she
all
was
of them have
clothed,
lids.
Roula. She wasn't
But
like.
still, you sat on the bowl without a lid?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
with her
not
pants
the,
on.
Like it has the seat. It doesn't have the flip
the lid.
lid.
Oh, I thought you meant
Yeah,
the lid
yeah,
part.
yeah.
Yeah, like club toilets, a lot of commercial toilets don't have
have
a
the
flip
lid,
lid.
yeah. I
It's
thought you
just
meant
a
the-
seat.
I thought
Yeah,
you
you
meant
thought
the
the
other part,
seat.
the seat.
You
Yeah.
could get a hemorrhoid like that.
Ew.
You kept me on there for an hour?
Okay, Paul's up next at
Wasn't straining.
713-390-KRVE. Hi, Paul. What's the craziest thing you did when you were drunk? Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Well, it's a funny story. We had the Ring doorbell, okay?
Right.
And I was drunk as hell. And I thought, well, it's going to be a good idea if I stand outside by my front door in my underwear, that every time a car would come by, I would flex, raise my arm and flex my muscles, Well, of course,
In your underwear.
I don't have no muscles in my underwear.
I have no muscle.
Well, so the Ring doorbell to my wife's phone.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm doing this 2 or 3 times, and then all of a sudden behind me at the Ring doorbell, my wife says, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Nothing." And she's like, "Go back in the house." Okay. I'm like a little kid. I go back in the house, close the door, She's like, "I can't leave you unsupervised at all." Well,
What was your
probably
drink of
not,
choice? What were you
but
drinking? Beer?
I was drinking Evan Williams whiskey.
Oh, Evan Williams.
Oh, yeah. See, that's
Evan
the thing.
Williams,
It all
another from
depends on
MLB.
what you are
Playoffs.
drinking. Well, you'll have different effects with different boozes.
Oh, my God.
yeah.
Did your wife save the ring clips, Paul, so she could torment you with them and show them to your friends? Look at Paul.
I don't know if she did or not.
I hope she did.
Do you?
It
But
was
you actually
funny as
remember
hell.
flexing for traffic.
Funny as hell.
Funny as hell, drunk as hell. But you actually remember flexing for traffic.
I do. Yeah. I was flexing for traffic.
Were you wearing
coming
boxer
by,
briefs?
and,
Or whitey
Tighty whities?
Whitey tighties.
Oh, my
Tighty,
God.
tighty whities. Oh, my God.
That is hilarious.
There's a guy out there and his Fruit of the
You know,
Looms.
your wife could make some money for you guys if she threw it up there on one of those
Oh,
things when it
absolutely.
catches
We'll give you
viral
$100
videos.
if
Put it on
she can-
Nextdoor app.
You can email it to us.
Yeah. Or
We could-
DM me on Instagram at Space City
Send it
Pretty.
to Space City Pretty, and we'll give you $100.
Because, Paul, I'm sure it's grainy video. No one has to know it's you. Special K still gets like 6-cent checks every week from being in 2 seconds of a farm fail clip.
Residuals.
Yeah. So
You know what I
can
mean?
make
Like,
some
you
money.
could totally be the flexing tiny
Yeah,
whitey guy.
Yeah.
Have a great day, Paul. Thanks for listening to our
Why
show.
were you in your underwear? Just,
Thanks, y'all too.
why were you in your underwear anyway, drinking? Just
I don't know. I was just. I was drunk. I don't know why I was in my underwear.
Yeah, he was just home. Having a beer, got drunk, naked,
He was vibing.
went outside flexing.
Hey, do you feel the need to get dressed when you're drinking?
Well, I mean, at least I'd wear shorts and a T-shirt.
You know, yeah.
You're at
He's so drunk, you don't know
You're
what
at
you did.
home. Why take the trouble of getting dressed?
He was drunk as hell.
It's like the dad and the Goldbergs.
Yeah, he's always set in his underwear.
Yeah, good point.
Thanks for calling, Paul. Elizabeth is up next. What's something crazy you did when you were drunk, Elizabeth? Good morning.
So I should qualify this. I am now sober, and this was years ago.
Uh-oh.
I was in I don't even know how old I wasn't 21, but we were really drunk. I was working at a restaurant with I think like 3 or 4 other people, and we left there and snuck into a high school pool in Southern California. And they said that I don't remember this, but the people I was with said I was diving off the high dive, like doing like flips.
Oh,
my
that's
God, like you're an
dangerous.
Olympian?
You could really hurt yourself.
And do you even remember the next day? Did you remember, like, we went to a pool?
No.
No
I don't
memory.
I kind of had a little bit of a.
Oh, you can't say that.
Oh my God!
The streamers get
What the
all
blank am I doing right
Yeah.
now?
Come on,
my
you got to ruin my
God.
little segment.
And the extra part was we didn't get to yet is that she's afraid of heights.
Oh, damn.
And she was
Okay.
totally intoxicated, acting like an Olympic diver off the high dive
I
of
just
a
had a
high
heart
school
attack.
pool. Now you know what it feels like, Ahmad. Welcome to radio. You've officially been baptized.
gosh.
Now you will dream about this.
I swear. Oh my god.
Waking up in a place where you have no idea where you are and how you got there
Yeah, why are my
is not a
clothes
good
all wet?
feeling.
That
What the blank am I doing here?
That'd be
That
scary.
is
Y'all go to the
hilarious.
listener line at 713-278-VENT. That's 8368 on
And
your
remember-
phone. That's the listener line call.
And if you see
number.
any good videos out there, things trending on TikTok,
Send them in.
a lot of people send me. I get a lot of bourbon stuff. It's funny. I'll get then I get the same one.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind. It's awesome that people are thinking about me.
Right.
I'll take whatever. So I'm like, thumbs up. I saw that 3 weeks ago, but it's all right.
Oh, you had to throw that in there. Thanks for the redundancy.
But there's so many. But if you see anything crazy or news clips, especially news clips,
Yeah, things you want to turn this on
send
to.
to Ahmad.
Yes, at Space City Pretty on Instagram.
All right, coming up next in Celebrity Scoop. Some people forgot about this, but Alec Baldwin is going to go to trial over the killing on the Rust
Oh,
set.
really? It's not done with?
No, the defense team and
Scary.
their pre-trial account of the shenanigans of the Baldwin side. What are they saying he's done now? We'll give you an update next on the Roula and Ryan Show.
Roula and Ryan's Celebrity Scoop.
On KRVE.
All right, for those of you who've lost track, didn't keep track, or just wait for the headlines, Alec Baldwin is still up for a possibility of being charged with manslaughter in the case of the death of Helena Hutchins, the woman on the set of Rust, in that terrible tragedy where he actually pointed a gun that was loaded with a real bullet and didn't know it and shot and killed her.
See, I don't see how there's no malicious intent there. Like, he was handed a gun, thought it was a prop, fired it at her in her direction.
It wasn't like it was his gun at his house.
He didn't do this
Even
intentionally.
then.
I don't know how they're
Well,
even
here's
charging
where they're
him with
finding
that.
this. The armorer, Hannah Gutierrez-Reed, has already been convicted of manslaughter. She faces up to 18 months in prison. They have not sentenced her yet, but they did find her guilty. New Mexico special prosecutors pursuing the manslaughter charges against Alec Baldwin have accused the producer's defense team, the defense team of Alec Baldwin, of manipulation and personal attacks over the past several months, including threats, where it's going to probably bend the jury's possibilities of having somebody not know anything about this case. 'Cause
They're
you're
trying to sway
you're
the
supposed
jury
to be
ahead of time.
unbiased. What the attorney is saying is that they took like a hiatus so that there could be a forensic investigation. They said they had a handshake hiatus where they said, well, we're not going to be actively like charging attorney's fees while they're doing this forensic thing as a favor so that nobody has to get charged all this extra money. Once we get the forensics, then we'll continue on with this trial. And then Alec Baldwin's team went to the press like, I can't believe this is back on. I thought we were off the hook here. I thought we were discussed. This was a mistake. And he's like, no, you guys knew that you guys are manipulating the media. And they also say that they have never
Doesn't
before
that happen
seen...
in every case, though?
No.
Like,
no,
everybody,
no,
they all try and
They
put their
do
spin
not
out
stop
there.
charging you. They do not stop charging you.
No, they don't stop
while you are
charging.
trying to go through the motions. That's how they make their most money. In fact, they had that handshake hiatus. That's new to me.
No, but I'm talking about the manipulating the media. Like, of course, lawyers, that's their job. They want to spin their version of the story.
Well, the manipulation of the media, they're saying, is acting like, what? We're back on trial for Alec Baldwin? We thought that was over.
Stupid.
Anyway, so here's what they're saying they have
so many
new.
people hate him. They hate him.
They hate him, but I mean, yeah.
They
a
have
lot of
never
people
before
don't like
seen
him.
footage on the set of Alec Baldwin rushing the cast and crew and demanding that the armorer that was in charge of the gun load the guns faster. What are we waiting for? Why is everything taking so long? On Friday it got filed that they say that he had lots of behavior that was brought into focus about how he bullied everyone upon his arrival to the set. In addition to rushing the cast and crew, Mr. Baldwin was frequently screaming and cursing at himself, crew members, or at no one, and not for any particular reason. They said he's a man who has absolutely no control of his emotions and absolutely no concern for how his conduct affects those around him.
Okay, so he's a jerk.
So they're
he's
building
not a
a
killer.
case on the rushing part probably led to the not being totally sure on
why
what's in the
hell
gun.
was there live ammunition on the set? Why would there be live ammunition on a movie set? There is
really don't
no
get it.
reason for that whatsoever.
So it continues on. It's not going to be over. And I feel like, do we even, how long ago did this happen? Was it been 2 years already now?
Yeah, it's been. That movie's
And
probably
that
going to come
family
out by the
suffers
time.
and suffers.
Because they finished the movie, I thought.
Yeah. But what a dark cloud hanging over that movie, though.
It's pretty terrible. Okay, and other dark clouds. In previous episodes of Quiet on the Set, a lot of different cast members of all these kids shows have come through and said what they went through in their time as child stars, and it's a very dark world, and it's opened a lot of people's eyes to, even right now, like, do you want your child to be an actor? You don't know what they're to be exposed to. Do you want your adult kid to be an actor? Because they're old enough they're supposed to handle it, but it's a pretty dirty, dark world. And I didn't see the last episode of this. Anybody else see the last episode? I didn't see any of them because after Ahmad gave me on Sunday, the last one came out.
Last Sunday came out.
What's this one about?
It's just more of
the next one.
the darkness of what it was on the set of all these shows, whether it was about sexual assault or racism or whatever it was. But after Ahmad gave that statement, how it's just too dark, I can't handle it. I don't want to watch it.
I want to say it's important that people get their stories out there and they should be heard, but I just can't stomach more of like
things that you grew up with that you thought were
like so wholesome. Like I thought it was
Yes.
so funny. Like, oh my gosh, this kid's getting licked by dogs and he was covered in peanut butter. But like some pervert thought of that.
Yes, it totally destroys like all the things that you have good memories of, like funny shows.
Right.
I would probably feel that way, Ahmad, if I had found out something dark about like Full House. Like I grew up watching TGIF on Fridays, and Full House was like my jam. I loved Full House, and of course they have Fuller House. They've had so much success. But if I found out there was all this darkness behind the scenes at Full House, I'd be like, it's kind of like the Cosby Show. For a lot of people who grew up with the Cosby Show, they're just like, what? I mean, the Cosby Show had taken this nation by storm.
He was America's dad.
He was America's dad. Everyone loved the Cosby Kids. Lisa Bonet became a superstar. I know Lenny Kravitz because of Lisa Bonet. And then I learned of his music. You know what I mean? Like, I just remember when Denise left the show to go do It's a Different World, or a different world.
And she didn't even stay on that.
She didn't stay on that because she wanted to do other stuff. And just, I knew so much about that my exposure to pop culture through that show. And I thought that show was so great. And then you just can't even handle what Bill Cosby was actually doing behind the scenes.
Dark.
It's so messed up. It's so messed up. It's not fair because there's so many people that you like, and then you find that they did something bad or they said something bad, or there's like a singer who had bad behavior 25 years before you knew their hit, and now you're not supposed to like his song anymore.
Yep.
I don't know. It's such a confusing time.
It really is.
It's a very confusing time.
But when you watch this documentary, you can see the proof is right there. It's like, how did we not spot this as parents watching, letting our kids
So these
watch
parents
this?
want their kids to be famous. They don't care what it takes.
No,
They-
I'm saying
they
as
want to
a-
be famous. They look turn a blind eye.
As us, the moms and dads who are letting their kids watch this show, and you're like, oh my God, that was really inappropriate. Why was that in that show? You know, you
You
don't
don't
see
think
the
that way
clips.
because you're a normal person.
Right,
You just think it's
exactly.
funny. You don't think
And you don't
some
know what's
pervert's
happening while
getting
you're on
his
the
rocks
set.
off.
Yeah, it's really disturbing.
And a lot of these kids, you know, there's a whole thing about the pattern of the vulnerable single mother to the child who's in the industry.
Right.
You know, like, anyway, it's real messed up, but the stories are going to keep on coming. I'm sure they are, unfortunately.
Here we go. Time for the Roula and Ryan Show on KRBE to tell you what's going down in H-Town.
Hey, I want to spotlight something great that's happening this Saturday. It's the Fort Bend Hike for Hope. It's going to be Saturday morning. That's April 13th at Brazos River Park. I will be emceeing. It's in Sugar Land. Did it last year, and I have never been surrounded by like so much love. These are all people, families, people that have lost somebody to suicide. So registration is at 8 a.m., and the event's actually from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., and it benefits the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. If you're in crisis, by the way, please call the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's at 988. That's 988. But please come out. It's the Fort Bend Hike for Hope. The spirit there is just overwhelming when you're there, and it really is a fantastic cause. So it is officially gnat season in Houston, Texas. Gnats and fruit flies are attracted to rotting on organic matter. Are you guys getting any of those things around your house?
I thought gnats are constantly, and that group of little bugs you see when you're walking, and you're like, there's like a cloud of little,
so here's the difference.
Cluster of these little flying gnats. Isn't that what that is?
Any fruit flies?
Fruit flies, yeah.
Why are you looking at me when you say that?
I got that Zevo thing. It collects the fruit flies and it zaps them, makes them stick to glue. Do you
That's
have
what
that?
I just found online. It's one of the highest rated devices.
I have it. I think
Which
it's
one is
great.
it?
It's called Zevo. Zevo. Has a blue light. You plug it in near wherever your bowl of fruit is.
You
your
like
kitchen.
it?
Yeah, because I don't feel like there's a lot going on there, and then you unplug it and you look at it, you're like, oh, huh,
Dang.
where'd they come from?
Okay, yeah, you can get them at Target, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay, so to keep gnats from buzzing around, they say remove old house plants and diseased plants. For fruit flies, they say cleaning and wiping up any spills on countertops or floors can reduce the possibility of having those insects flying around. They also recommend cleaning the inside of your trash can, the one you take out to the curb. And
Your garbage disposal, too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Remember
for
I used
sure.
to have, in my house, I used to have
They're attracted
wine,
to that.
and then all of a sudden the one would commit suicide and jump into my wine. And those little gnats. I'm like,
Isn't
what a
there
way
a
to
thing
go.
about, gnats or mosquitoes? You
gnat?
put a glass of
don't think
red
it's-
wine vinegar out, and they get attracted to that and they drown in it.
Definitely.
I don't know if they're
think
attracted
so.
to wine or
That's a
something, because
hack.
it'll be there. I'm like, what the hell is it doing?
Yeah, it's a hack.
They're just
Flying around the wine.
They're just attracted to that. So that's what's going down in H-Town.
Okay, if you missed what happened today with Charlotte and her boyfriend Eddie, oh man, her revenge was real messed up. It's called revenge.
I don't even want to play this. She made me mad.
Actually, maybe we shouldn't, because she really did turn one around on you.
You still want to hear it.
Pull the
It's
fast one.
It's entertaining.
How did Eric get duped?
I don't like to be.
Which means we all
made a
got
fool
duped.
of
And I'm
by
not
other
like-
people.
And I'm not
Like
talking about being
myself.
copied. I'm talking have the wool pull over our eyes. What's
Yeah.
that phrase from? I'll look that up. Right there.
There's an old saying.
That's
in
what it is
Tennessee,
right here,
I know
it's me.
it's you guys probably in Tennessee that says, "Fool me once,
What?
shame on,
Shame
Yeah.
on
Who?
me? You?
shame on you."
Yeah, shame on you.
If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
That's not how that
Well, we're getting
goes.
fooled again.
Okay, well, let's hear revenge next on the Roula and Ryan Show.